What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Kwame, and I'm here for No Airplay, and I have the pleasure of introducing to some my girl Adrift Da Belle. How you doing?
What's goody? I'm great.
So, explain the name Adrift Da Belle.
Adrift Da Belle. Well, my real name is Adrian, and when I was looking for a hip hop moniker, I kind of did a geek move. I looked in the dictionary for something that was close enough to Adrian as possible, and I came across Adrift, and it meant to be, you know, it means to just be drifting. You have no direction, and at the time I was in college, and I really wanted to do this music, and everybody thought I was crazy as we stay your ass in school, and I was like, I don't know. So I took the Adrift, and then for a while I was Discourse, which is kind of corny, you know, college. And then, like, you know, when I got serious about it, I dropped the Discourse and I add Da Belle. So now today, Da Belle is the Ebonics, the, and Belle, French, beautiful. So now it's the beautiful journey. Because this whole life is a journey. You got to look at the beauty in it.
So, Drift, when did you know that you could spit? Like, what was the defining moment when you knew you had some heat?
I've had several. Like, when I knew I could spit, like I knew, oh, I might be able to do this, was when I was in school. Again, I did a freestyle in someone's dorm room. And when I actually heard it back, I was like, oh, okay. But it was, you know, looking back, it was corny. But that was the first time I was like, oh, all right, I can actually do this. The first time I knew I was dope was like when I came here and recorded my first album, The Threat. A lot of people don't know about that, but like, recorded my first album and I actually listened to it again with like friends. I was like, oh shit, I'm kind of dope. So that was a couple years ago.
So how'd you link up with the Dungeon family?
I used to do freeform exchanges, open mic down at Apache on Sunday night, RIP, freeform exchange. When I first got here, that was like the main thing you could do if you wanted to, you know, get out there. And so I would always go down there every Sunday. One Sunday I wasn't going, and a good friend of mine, Lotus Speaks, she's a poet, kept calling me, like, you know, you need to be here. And I was like, nah, I'm not coming. Like, I don't feel like it tonight, you know, I'm not coming. And she was like, yeah, you really need to be here. And I started telling, you know, like my iron was broke. Like, it was a horrible night. Like, I had my reasons, like, no, I ain't coming. She was like, yo, you need to get here, trust me. So I go, and I'm you know, I'm kind of beat that I'm there because I didn't want to be there. My shirt is, you know, wrinkled, you know, I'm not right. And they put me on after like Shamora, who's an R&B singer here, and she tore it down. So I'm like, really? Really? So I get up there and I had to turn that Drifty on. They're like, yeah, wait a minute, it's not over. That shit was dope, Shamora, but it's not over. And I was able to catch the crowd. I did a joint. I got off the stage and I was leaving. And this man is standing there in the shadows with a black and mild in his mouth. And he taps me. He's like, yo, I like what you just did. I was like, all right, thank you. I was going home. I was like, thank you, appreciate it. He's like, can I buy a CD? And I was like, actually, I don't, you know, like I wasn't beat for being there. You know, I was a little pissed off. I was like, actually, I don't feel comfortable giving anybody my CD right now. Like, I had an attitude. And he was like, well, my name is Ray Murray from Organized Noise. You ever heard of Organized Noise? Rico Weary, Sleepy Brown. I'm the founder of Dungeon Family. And I didn't know who Ray Murray was, because you never see Ray. You always see Rico, you see Sleepy. So I thought that he was like everybody else in Atlanta. Like, I'm Jeezy cousin. I'm I'm Jermaine Dupri's butler. So I was just like, oh, okay, you Ray Murray, all right. Give me your number, I'll call you. Never called him. He would call me, like we exchanged numbers. He would call me like when I'm getting that CD, and I'd just be like, you know, I'm thinking he's trying to holler, you know, like, so I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get you the CD. So one morning I got up on a Saturday morning. I was up early as hell. I was looking at some show on TBS, and it was about, you know, some people want to come up. They won a listening session with Ray and Rico. And so they showed Rico. I know who Rico is. They showed Ray. And I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna call him. So I called him, and like the first time I went over there, I recorded one of the joints that's on my first album, Garden State Parkway, featuring George Tinsdale. It's called It's Alright. I wrote it that day. And he and I just have this chemistry. We developed a friendship, and I was just like, yo, I think you should just like add me to the team. I'm over here like the furniture. And he was like, hell yeah, fly them colors. Yeah, so it's like, so it's that's how it happened. It was like all by chance kinda, because I really wasn't trying to go out that night, and I really wasn't trying to call him. And I know if he sees this, he'll be like, fuck you, Drift, but I love you, Raymond. You know I love you.
So let's talk about DNA.
It's gonna be it's a little project that's been in the works for, I don't know. D.R.U.G.S is another person I've been working with since I got to Georgia, and he's on my first album, The Threat. He and I have a chemistry, like we actually literally have a brother and sister relationship. Like we curse each other out. Like, you know, we just had an argument the other day over something. But like from when I got here, '05, from then we've been working together, and people kept saying to us, y'all should do a project together. And you know, I'd be like, no, I'm not messing with that ninja, because you know, I know him for real. So a couple of years ago, like '09, he was working on the Drug Emporium, which was going to be his album. He gave me the beat for Can You Feel It? And Can You Feel It just kind of went viral. Like everybody's like, yo, and it became the lead single for Garden State Parkway. And you know, then he did Garden State Parkway, the title track for the album. And everybody's like, yo, y'all really need to do this. And so, you know, once Garden State Parkway died down and I was ready to get back in the studio, I was like, you know, D.R.U.G.S, let's do it. And so we've been working on it, I'll say now we started work on it officially in January. And it's pretty much done, but both of us are perfectionists, so we keep taking songs out, adding songs. So that's what the pushback was about. We have enough songs for an album, but we're gonna make it an EP. It's a tribute to East Coast hip hop. Not in the sense that, you know, we taking it back to boom bap, just the evolution of East Coast hip hop. D.R.U.G.S is from Brooklyn. He grew up here. I was born here. I grew up top. So both of us are very East Coast in what we like to listen to and our approaches to music. And we kind of miss that East Coast sound. So we decided to make this tribute to that and kind of point out to people without hating, you know, because if anybody knows me, you know I like everybody's music. I'm not saying it like that, but I don't hate on people's music. You do your thing. But kind of reminding cats that the DNA of hip hop is East Coast, and it's okay to be lyrical. It's okay to have fun. It's okay to have a dope hip hop beat. Like it's possible. So this is our little pet project, you know, our little gift to hip hop. And hopefully it's well received. The first single, More, is out. I'm getting a lot of good feedback off of that. You know, a lot of people, I'm not going to jinx myself to say who it is, but a lot of people that I was like, word, you heard the Drifty, that's a side. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can do the remix, boo. Give me a check, yeah. So it's going to be a good look. And we got the boy Rick Foy on the video. You know, had a dope makeup artist for the video, had a dope stylist, so it's going to be dope.
So what do you think that your purpose or your contribution is to music?
If I'm going to be the guy that a lot of people see, that inspires them to follow their dreams, that inspires them to do whatever, then so be it. You know what I mean? I'm good with that. So I think that's my purpose, and you know, we need more females. We need females that have something relevant to say. It's cool to shake your ass and do whatever, but we need to also showcase, I think I showcase that females can make quality material, you know. Not themselves, I mean, obviously D.R.U.G.S and, you know, other producers help me out, but I write this stuff. These are, you know, I'm not lying about this. This is my life, and it will be received, because my fan base, like, is male. Like, chicks be like, oh, I didn't even know. But that's my fan base, so it's possible. That's my purpose. It's possible.
So what does Adrift do for fun?
Grown people stuff. I kick it. I go out with my friends. A lot of cocktails. I live in Atlanta, you know. I mean, I live in Atlanta. What is there not to do for fun here? Like, a lot of cocktails, a lot of movies. I like movies. I'm a big movie buff. I enjoy painting. Like I'm a painter. I went to art school, so you know I'm creative like that. A lot of writing, a lot of journaling, stuff like that. You know. But lately there's been more work and less fun. So now my music is fun. I have to make that fun. I have to make the studio session fun. But that's, you know, that's what I do. Like right now I don't have a life because I've been working on this project. But they say if you do what you love, you never work a day in your life. So I'm always having fun.
So how do we keep up with Adrift? Hear the music, find out about shows.
I have a blog that I update pretty frequently with all my thoughts and crazy psycho happenings of Adrift Da Belle. It's called Adrift Chronicles. It's AdriftDaBelle.blogspot.com. So that has my shows and links to my Twitter and everything. If you're a Facebook head, you go to facebook.com/drifty, DRIFTEE, not IEEE. Twitter.com/AdriftDaBelle. You can Google me. I'm on Reverb Nation. I'm on SoundCloud. I mean, I got the internet on lock. Just everywhere on the internet. Google me. Yeah.
All right, Adrift. We appreciate you coming out. It was good seeing you again. Everybody knows how to get in touch with you. We got something special for them because we're going to show them your new video. Okay? So we got more for you guys. This is Kwame signing off for No Airplay.
Need $2 for the shift in. I kept a date in the city with a cute friend. Bills had the blue deuce quarterbacked in. Corporate ain't understand how we got it in. We was so bright, so beautiful, so young, so dumb. We was eating boo. Walked off the gate with a stack daily. We ain't give a fuck, not a solid daddy. Driving like we had 9 lives. Looking back so many times we should've died. Used to meet you your ID for the strip club. Back when I had the blonde, I was doobied up. Straw was the shit, skin came second. Kira kept my cook full, bitches kept stressing. You don't know what I did to be here. Oh, you been through too, nobody cares. We know the edge of going back, we ain't off that. Fuck a little piece, I want all that. I want all that. I want all that. We know the edge of going back, we ain't off that. Fuck a little piece, we want all that. We want all that. We want all that. I used to leave you sick, holding my future like when Raheem died. Eddie Kane Jr. flow, just a liquor high. Walking past my mom's house, mama on the stoop, asking to speak to me, that shit wasn't cute. Natural born heartbreaker like my daddy. Late bloomer, slick mover like my mammy. Stand me, I guess you would if you could, huh? My N.A.P.S training did a nigga good, huh? When little niggas getting pulled over Glen Ridge, I was in slicks eating wings G shit. Used to say bitch, make a move if there's a problem. Bitches fighting in their thongs, yup, God got them. Some took it too far, well we couldn't stop them. Used to be hand to hand, now niggas drop them. We are not the same, geographically. Degrees 5 below extreme, catastrophe. We know the edge of going back, we ain't off that. Fuck a little piece, I want all that. I want all that. I want all that. We know the edge of going back, we ain't off that. Fuck a little piece, we want all that. We want all that. We want all that. Now every time I write a rhyme, my right hand start itching. When Drifty on the bill, other cats start bitching. I step on the scene, then they glow go missing. Marathon mainstream, oops, the dough missing. Fine, fly, flashy, more nasty than I ever been. I'm giving out N.A.P.S, bitch, tell a friend. I don't respect them dudes, we was never friends. I cut a cousin off quick like we was never kin. Fuck out the head hitting, baby, what you bringing in? I'm grown now, fuck, I love you in the pillow talk. I lay the golden egg, kill a pig, cook the pork. You might as well just walk it out. Shit, I've been a bad motherfucker, what you talking about? Alphabet's approach changed me, you good without. The bell, the beautiful, the movement. Bitch, watch your mouth, yeah, watch your mouth and more. We know the edge of going back, we ain't off that. Fuck a little piece, I want all that. I want all that. I I want all that. We know the edge is going back, we ain't off that. Fuck a little piece, we want all that. Yeah, we want all that. Yup, we want all that. Lady in the street, in the booth, she's managed. Garden State rape, used to rock lady in the street, in the booth, she's managed. Hard in the paint, a beast in the ballroom. Take a nation of millions, the whole drift up. Break down the verse. My
Nah, she's not one. She is the illest MC, female MC right now.
When I'm on stage, or when I'm in a booth, or when I gotta do anything as far as my talent, and I'm expected to show up, I'm gonna show up and show out.
Adrift Da Belle, man. Google her.
That's drugs, by the way.
break down the verse.